names retired professional wrestler P.D. Nice. I got you guys the NXT, if anybody really cares. Spoilers for the next 4 weeks. Don't know when it is, don't really follow the program as much as I should. But I'm just going to give it to you, the spoiler alerts, for the next 4 weeks. So we got Tenzai beating Jack Carter in the dark match. Episode 1, we got the Ascensions, Ascension, I'm going to call them. They won a tag team gauntlet, which we're going to see at Night of Champions, to become the number 1 contenders to the NXT tag team titles. Also involved were CJ Parker and Tyler Breeze, and Alexander Rusev, and Scott Dawn, and Enzo Moore, and Colin Cassidy. The second match sees Sasha Banks beating Bayley. I think that's still the Divas, by the way. I don't even know how to pronounce this name. Ahend English defeats a jobber. Let's call it that. Sammy Sons got over El Loco. And I believe that Sammy is getting called into the main roster soon. El Loco is Ricardo Rodriguez. Bo Dallas announced he's back to 100%. He also announced that Bo Dallas Invitational, where anybody who pins him gets a title shot in 3 weeks. Sam Zahn is the only one not invited. Triple H announced due to family grief regarding Cody and Dustin, he's replaced the Dusty Rhodes with JBL as the GM. JBL cuts a heel promo, and he says, "This era of the wrestling god." Episode number 2, Santina Marella defeat and Emma beat Fandango and Summer Rae. Didn't know she wrestled Summer Rae, but alright. Luke called her over Cassie Ohoen. Ohoen was wearing trunks and was reported to be looking good. As good as I've ever seen him in a while, shape-wise. I've never seen him, I'm calling that off the internet. The Asians beat Arin Devil and Corey Graves to capture the tag team title, so that's a new tag team titles, I guess, for the NXT. Bo Dallas gets a jobber and he beats him. This was the kickoff to the Invitational. Bo Dallas beat Antonio Cesaro and Leo Karen in an over-the-top rope elimination. Sam Zayn, dressed as a Loco, beat Bo Dallas to win the Invitational. Post-match, Zayn was unmasked. He gets a title shot in 2 weeks. Episode 3, Charlotte, who I believe is Ric Flair's daughter, defeats a jobber. Female indie standout, Santa Garrett. Maybe Andy in relation to Eric or Garrett from TNA. I don't know. Antonio Cesaro, got over on Leo Corinne. Post-match, Cesaro hits a top row knee to his neck, and the referee were out to tend to Craig. It didn't come as much of a face turn, so this point is unclear whether Craig is a face or a heel. Don't really know. This is the first time I'm actually reading this NXT report for you guys. Mojo Rawley beat Danny Burch. Alexander Russ and Scott Dawn defeat Enzo and Colin Kiss. Now this is the 4th episode. The Station beats Aaron Deville and Corey Graves to retain the tag team titles. Post-match, Corey Graves turns on... Oh, so they must have been bad guys or good guys, and now Corey is the heel against Ariane Deville. Tyler Breeze defeats CJ Parker. Summer Rae and Sasha Banks go over Paige and Emma. And Bo Dallas defeats Sammy said to retain the title. Zan initially scored the pinfall, but Bo Dallas had his foot under the rope. JBL restarted the match, and Dallas won after Sam's head hit an exposed turnbuckle. The dark main event was RVD beating Angela English. And that's the NXT spoiler alerts for the next 4 weeks. So I'm going to go card off with Tuesday's date, which is the 17th to whenever the hell that would be. I'm PD Nice. Stay nice for disability rights.